All right, welcome back everybody to part two with our interview with John Broking from Grand Rapids. John, after over a decade of racing, why and when did you finally decide to call it quits?
Well, my kids, of course, had all three of my kids, and racing took up a lot of my time because I was into it pretty much full time, and I definitely had to go out and make some more money, and trucking was the way I could do it then.
So
And,
priorities of life again.
yeah,
Okay.
I
And
started trucking, and I'd only get home a couple times, once a week, or
so then it also became impossible to field a race car.
yeah,
And so that was what, like the late 70s, right? When
yeah,
you
it would
quit
have been
racing?
77, 78.
Okay. Other than driving a race car and helping out with race cars, did you have any other type of involvement with racing?
Yeah, I run the Grand Rapids Speedway for 3 years as president
Oh, okay.
of the association.
The West Range Racing Association.
Yeah.
What years was that? Do you
I
remember?
believe it was 99 and 2000 and 2001.
Okay. So,
Or it could have been 2000, 2001, and 2002.
but somewhere around that time.
somewhere around
Okay.
in there it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you spent time giving to the sport then too.
Oh, yeah,
And, you
I
know,
loved it.
on the other side of
Yeah.
things, and find out that running a show,
Track needed a person to,
Yeah.
they get a lot of trouble.
and it's not an easy job.
It's not an easy job. Luckily, I got a big family, and
They
I think
helped you
I
out.
had 8 to 10 of my own family members working at the track
Okay.
full time.
Now, you're still currently involved deeply in racing.
Yeah,
Your son Bob drives.
my son Bob and
Grandson
my
Johnny,
grandson Johnny,
run
Bob's son.
run the modifieds.
Yeah.
How do you like doing that?
Oh, I love it. I love watching the boys. It's I love it. I can't stay away from it.
No, you guys travel around too. Not only do you just race locally, but you make some trips all
Yeah,
around
we
and
make
race.
some pretty long trips. Yeah,
How do you like the traveling around and racing?
I love that. Yeah,
Different
I love it.
sights, sounds, different tracks,
Yeah.
different people.
We try to go to Florida every February for speed weeks down there, and that's a ball down there.
Okay. What's your all-time favorite track in the country then?
Volusia is one of our favorite tracks, Volusia, Florida. But the ones around here, I like Superior. I like Deer Creek. I like Alexandria. Yeah, I like the little bit bigger, faster tracks myself.
Okay. Okay. How do your racing days compare with your son and your grandson's racing days?
Oh, it's way different. These are way more technical, and they're just way different cars than what I used to race. Ours were all pretty much homemade. Our modifieds and our sprint cars were pretty much homemade. And these are so different, and you got to buy information more or less. Different chassis, and
So they're more scientific and
they're more
technological,
scientific. Yeah,
and so therefore a lot more labor intensive.
yes, they are.
What's your opinion of modern racing?
I like it, but it's a lot of money, a lot of spending. I was kind of wishing that the younger groups could get more involved, but financially it's probably kind of hard for a lot of them, and a lot of the younger generation don't think about cars anymore, but
Yeah, I agree with you there.
they think about other stuff.
Is there anything you could change about modern racing? If there's anything you could change about modern racing,
About modern racing.
yeah, what would you change if you could?
I don't know. I'd like to get the younger people more involved in coming back in it somehow, but it's just a pretty tough deal right now. I just don't know what a guy could do to really change it to make it any better.
Somehow, magically, if you could take the amount of money it takes out of it.
Yeah, if you could take the money part out of it somehow,
But that's a pretty tough
that
task.
would
I think,
help.
You know.
But
Is there anybody that helped you during your career, like pitmen or sponsors or family?
Yeah, I had quite a few sponsors back then. I mean, they weren't a lot of money, but they helped because it didn't cost us a lot of money, you know. So yeah, we had quite a few sponsors on the car, and I had one guy, Daryl Crumry, that helped me a lot. My dad, and me, and Daryl, and my brother Joe.
So your dad helped you quite a bit.
Yeah, my dad helped.
But
me
he
quite a
actually
bit.
didn't want you to race.
Well, at first, when he didn't know about it,
Because you built the car.
I was kind of scared to let him know at
Yeah.
the time.
But
But
then
when he went to the races and discovered I was racing, when I got home that night, you did pretty good tonight. And I looked at him, and I was there. And he never missed a race after that with me.
so he really got into it then.
Oh, yeah, he really got into it, yeah. And he helped me out a lot.
And you have a supportive wife then that helped you
Yeah,
through all your racing
Yeah.
late hours out here, even to this day.
right, yeah. I've been married to my wife for 48 years today. And she's a wonderful wife. She's put up with a lot of things over the years. It's a lot of racing and trucking.
So having a supportive family is
Yeah,
priceless.
it's big, yeah.
Okay. Well, before we go here, is there anybody or anything that you'd like to say to anybody that might be watching this video?
I wish there was another way we could get more people into racing, especially around here. If there was any way we could do it, that would be wonderful. Because I'll probably go the rest of my life, and my son and my grandson, and it's a whole family deal.
Yep.
When the families are involved, it is a wonderful thing
Yep.
for them all to be involved and
Definitely.
go. And
Yep.
if there was something I could do and take a magic wand to change it, I would.
Yeah.
But
I think we all feel the same, I guess.
yeah,
All right. Well, John, I appreciate you taking some time and sitting down with us.
I appreciate you coming over, Mark.
Not a problem. I love it.
And I know you love racing too.
But
And
thanks
we
again.
help out other guys a lot to this day.
Yeah, you guys sponsor a few people. And that.
Yeah, we sponsor a few cars out there, and I'm helping another mod driver. I'm actually building his motor for him, me and Horse Thief.
Yeah, you do a lot of engine work. for
Yeah, I
somebody,
do a
so-
lot of engine work myself again,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot for sitting down and doing the interview. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you at the track this summer.
Okay, sounds good,
All
Mark.
right. Thanks, John.